Aquarius, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Today we are going to talk about September 2022 month ahead. We are going to pull tarot cards for all 4 weeks of the month, as well as discuss the astrological important dates and aspects and transits that are going on during that time. If you haven't already subscribed, liked, commented, given me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. It helps Scorpio Soul Time grow, as well as gets the content in front of fresh new eyes every time I upload a video. So thank you so much. So Aquarius, we are talking about September 2022. We actually just came out of that August new moon in Virgo on August 27th, as well as Mars moved into the sign of Gemini on August 20th and will remain there until March of 2023. Mars moving into Gemini is huge because it's going to be there for an entire 7 months. This means that any kind of communication, working with groups of people, the Gemini type themes in terms of mental energies around communicating with your colleagues, your relationships. These are all going to be at the forefront between now and next March. So just be prepared for that, Aquarius. Also, Aquarius, remember, we are going to be coming into Mercury retrograde here September 9th through October 1st. So if you have any important documents to sign, important communications, anything that is going on with technology, just be aware that this may not be the best time to be signing anything that is important, or just make sure you really do your due diligence with travel and that type of thing. Okay, Aquarius, so let's pull 8 cards, 2 for each week of the month, and see what we're working with Aquarius, for Aquarius. Okay, we have the first week, the second week, the third week, and the fourth week. All right, Aquarius, so let's see what we are looking at. And Aquarius, I don't know about you, I'm actually an Aquarius rising, and that Aquarius full moon that we just had on August 11th was quite a doozy for me personally. It was just like I had things come into my life that I was really blindsided, things at my work that I wasn't expecting, just like really intense emotional type stuff that came in. So I don't know about you, Aquarius, but I definitely felt that Aquarius full moon on the 11th. So hopefully September will be better. So, okay, so we're already like opening up the month with like some heavy energy. And I think it's interesting because I literally just said that Aquarius full moon on August 11th was pretty potent. So you can already see you open up September with this 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, needing to move away from something emotionally, dealing with maybe a job, money, your resources, how you make money, possibly you just needing to get out of that heavy energy that used to be there, and now you're moving hopefully to some better chartered waters, especially from a mental standpoint. September 1st, Mars sextiles Jupiter, Mercury is opposite Jupiter, and then September 5th, Venus moves into Virgo. So hopefully during this first week, we're kind of clearing out what is no longer serving us, and we're not focused so much on this negative, how am I going to make enough money, or what's the next thing I'm going to do to make money. You're moving away from that mental mindset, and I'm glad to see that, Aquarius. The second week of the month, we do have Mercury retrograding in Libra on the 9th. Like I said, there's a full moon in Pisces on the 10th, and the sun trines Uranus on the 11th. So Page of Cups and 4 of Cups. So there could be someone or some type of news come in from a source that you might not be paying attention to. You might be ignoring someone trying to give you blessings or trying to give you emotional help, but there is some kind of information or news that is trying to reach you, Aquarius. And so just pay attention to like your intuition. This could also be a Scorpio, possibly a Pisces or a Cancer trying to give you information or trying to emotionally support you during this time. So, you know, don't be too close-minded that you're not like receiving, or you're not open to receiving messages of you know, emotional help during that second week of the month. By the time we get to the third week of the month, Aquarius, things look a little brighter from the standpoint of like not so negative in our head. By the time we get to the third week, we are having Mercury retrograde opposite Jupiter, and we are having the Sun trine Pluto, and then the Sun moves into Libra on the 22nd. So this is really nice, because what I'm seeing here is it feels like you finally like used your intuition from like that second week of the month. And I feel like the High Priestess is like helping you connect the dots, if you will. Like I feel like you're trying to you've been given like all these different messages, but you didn't quite know how to piece it together. And it feels like this Four of Wands is like some kind of celebratory news is coming in that intuitively you weren't expecting. You kind of felt something intuitively, but you didn't like know what it was going to actually result in. And this Four of Wands and High Priestess, even though they're in the reverse position, I think it's more like a patience game. Like this news or this energy is coming in, Aquarius, but you just don't know how to like put all the pieces together yet. But I think that's really positive news coming off of that first week of the month. And then by the time we get to the last week of the month, really nice with the Empress upright, the Queen of Cups, still that emotional support is trying to come in. But I feel like that Empress card is like you've like bossed up from the beginning of the month. I feel like you're now like in charge, using this energy for how you really need to use it. And by the time we get to the end of the month, when we have Mercury conjunct Venus, Sun opposite Jupiter, and Venus actually moves into Libra, I think that this Empress is like you're either starting a new job, feeling good about yourself and not caring about a job, just really like emotionally and like mentally and physically feeling good about yourself again. I think that this is a really nice way to end the month, Aquarius, because you started off on this like, I got to get out of here. I need to get out of this energy, kind of moping around type energy. But by the end of the month, you're like, look, I got this. I understand what I'm getting into now. You know, that I actually had to go through kind of like the emotional bumps and bruises. But by the time you get to that third and fourth week of the month, Aquarius, it's looking much brighter, much happier. And it looks like you can finally like kind of trust your instincts, if you will. I feel like at the beginning of the month, you weren't really knowing who to trust. And this emotional energy has been trying to come in, but you've been very kind of like closed-minded about it. And by the time you get to that third week with the High Priestess and the Four of Wands, you're feeling better. And then that Empress and Queen of Cups are like, okay, take this emotional support, do with it what you will, and like really boss up. So I'm really excited to see how September goes for you, Aquarius. Take a look at your sun, moon, and rising sign, and I will talk to you later.